let's talk about Bitcoin mining and Bitcoin miners. Like, what are they? What do they do? How does it work? So it's going to be a quick video, this one. Basically, the Bitcoin network is run by computers, otherwise known as nodes, otherwise known as miners. So it's just a bunch of miners slash nodes slash computers running this network, thousands of them connected all together, speaking to each other. Anybody can be a node. So if you've got a computer, you can join and access the network. You can leave it whenever you want. All you need is a computer. So that's what miners are. First, what you've got to do is download the blockchain, which is currently about 175 gig. So if you've got 175 gig of storage, you can download it. You can partake in the blockchain. You can be a full node, a full computer on the network. 175 gigs is what you need in a minute, but it does increase every block size. It goes up by a megabyte. So in a year from now, it'll be a bit more than that, but it's in that range basically. So when a new transaction is made, it's broadcast to all the computers slash nodes slash miners on the network. So if I make a transaction with you, that data is broadcast to all of the computers running on the network, and it collects these transactions. It starts filling out a block basically. So you've got a block. Imagine a sheet of paper. It's filling up with transactions. When we make a transaction, it goes to every single computer and they add it in there. And that's how they keep track of everything. So while these new transactions are coming in, each computer slash node slash miner is trying to figure out the difficult proof of work problem. So proof of work, all that is a computational puzzle. Like, each computer has got to solve a computational puzzle in order for them to move on to the next block. So why do they do this? So if there was no proof of work, if you could just move on to the next block, you'd just be able to spam the network. You'd just be able to cause chaos. You could clog the network up with useless stuff. So you need proof of work in order to prevent people from spamming the network and clogging it up. That's a basic version of it. So all miners are doing is they're processing these, solving the proof of work. When one of them solves it, so say like my computer solves it, I broadcast my block and I broadcast the solution to all the other computers. The computers are going to check that their transactions are exactly the same as my transactions inside my block. And if it is, they'll accept it, they'll verify it, and then everyone else will start working on the next block. So everyone fights over the computational puzzle. When it gets solved, it's broadcast to everyone, and then everyone else starts working on the next computational puzzle. But what happens is, so why do people do this? There is like an incentive. Like, why would you be a computer? Like, that's just a waste of electricity. Do you know what I mean? So there's incentive behind this. So what actually happens is, if you solve that difficult computational puzzle, the first transaction in the next block, you get to like put your transaction in there, which rewards you. So if you've got the first transaction in a block, which only miners slash computers slash nodes can get, you get rewarded with Bitcoin. At the minute, it's like 12.5 Bitcoin, which is just a staggering amount of money. So that's how it all works. That's what Bitcoin miners are doing. It's a bit more complicated. Check out my advanced article called Bitcoin Explained, where I proper dive into it, like the nitty-gritty details, the hashing, the cryptography, the transactions, the Merkle tree, like all that's happening, man. It's just crazy. But basically, it's just solving this puzzle. Then it moves on to the next block, and then everyone's just fighting over it. But that's what Bitcoin miners are doing. They're running the network. So that's everything. Thanks for watching. Like my stuff. Check out my socials on here, and just do bits, man. Like, share, talk, comment down below, reach out. I'm here. I'm listening. Let's have some conversations, man. Thank you for watching. Bye.